A story, Dreaming Big Dreams. Anya is a very pretty girl. She loves to act, dance and sing. Girls studying with her in class 4 are very interested to become professionals like doctors, scientists, engineers, pilots, business owners and so on. But 9-year-old Anya has a dream of becoming a superstar who can act, dance and sing. In class, Anya is always dreaming. She cannot focus on her studies. She is failing in all subjects. Her teacher, Miss Rachel, tries hard to convince her to do better in studies. One day, the teacher tells Anya, "Anya, you are so talented in acting, dancing and singing. This time, I want you to write a story about yourself and what you want to do in the future." Anya is very excited and replies, "Sure, ma'am, I will write a story." The other students are also asked to write a story. The next day, all students submit their stories. When Anya hands over her story to the teacher, she is smiling and looks very happy. The teacher wonders what she must have written that she looks so happy. The students are asked to read a storybook in silence while Miss Rachel wants to go through their stories. The teacher decides to read Anya's story first. The moment she starts to read, Miss Rachel is laughing aloud, looking at Anya, who is of course not concentrating on her storybook but looking at the teacher. Anya is smiling at Miss Rachel, and the teacher nods her head in surprise. "Oh gosh!" Miss Rachel exclaims. She calls Anya to come to her and then asks her, "What language is this, Anya? Is it French? Is it German? Or you created your own new language? This is not English language." Anya is still smiling and giggling, making all other students also laugh. "Every word has a spelling error," the teacher says, not being able to stop laughing. "I cannot make out what the words mean," Miss Rachel exclaims. "We will have to hire a specialist to understand what you are trying to say, Anya," Miss Rachel adds. Anya replies, still happy and smiling, "Ma'am, my dream, dancing, acting, singing." The teacher cannot get angry with Anya. She feels somewhat sorry for her. Perhaps this girl's dream is all about becoming a superstar, Miss Rachel thinks to herself. "Ma'am, do you like my story?" Anya asks. Miss Rachel replies, "You have to tell me orally because I cannot understand this written work." So, the teacher asks the students to stop reading their storybook and listen to Anya's story. Anya starts to tell her story very excitedly. She has an oratory skill. The students listen to her and everyone is laughing as the story about Anya becoming a superstar is quite funny. At the end, everyone claps for her, and it is Anya's happiest day ever. The teacher tells her, "I am going to keep your story, Anya, and read it every time I want to laugh and be happy."